The Camosun Chargers women's volleyball team now joins us. How you been doing through this whole pandemic craziness?
I've been doing really well, actually. It hasn't been too bad here on the island lately, so I spend a lot of time with my family. I'm really lucky. I have my personal pepper partner living with me. I live with my sister, so it keeps me sane.
You guys are butting heads at all?
Not too bad, no. Pretty good.
So how have you been keeping it in volleyball shape? Have you been getting a chance to either get into a gym somewhere or working out at home or what? What have you been doing?
My dad actually got really creative during this little pandemic. He built his own squat rack in our backyard. Took about a week, and now we have a full-on squat rack in our backyard. We have a little home gym in our basement, so me and my sister have been able to use that the whole time. He also built this contraption so we could pepper by ourselves. It's this plank of wood on another plank of wood. It was a TikTok trend, actually, and he saw it and he built it for us. So I've been using that, and then we have a grass court in our backyard as well.
Now, I don't know what's more impressive, that stuff or that your dad's on TikTok?
I think he's gonna hate me.
Is he allowed? Do the May girls allow him to be on TikTok?
Honestly, he might have just seen a TikTok video on Instagram, and I better clarify that before he sends me a text in a few days.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
Have you been able to talk to your teammates and either have them over to your home gym or at least talk to them on Zoom and over text, I'm sure?
Everyone's in Victoria now, so I've seen most of them. We have been having people over here to work out. It's not the biggest area we got, but it works. So it's all booked up. I get texts, hey, can we come over? And I'm like, sure, come on over.
What about coaches? What about how have the coaches been dealing with you guys and being so far apart?
We've been doing Zoom meetings, lots of messaging in our groups. We've been really in the loop. Brent's been really good about that. So we've really felt like we have no idea what's going on. So,
other than volleyball stuff and working out in your backyard, what have you been doing? How do you pass this time? Now that school's back, I'm sure you're in class or at least online stuff, but how have you been passing the time?
I actually used the summer to explore the island a lot. I've lived here my whole life. Never really had a chance to just and go exploring. So I spent a lot of my time this summer camping, a lot of my time in Tofino, a lot of time in Tofino. Went up about maybe once a week.
Wow.
3.5 hour drive from my house. Get in the car, go sometimes a day trip, sometimes I'd stay up there for a few days.
Isn't it amazing? Like you say, you've been on the island all your life, and now that you actually have some downtime, you can actually find out what's around you where you live.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I had a really good summer, lots of nature time.
Any new talents, skills, or anything that you've done or accomplished well at home?
A few years ago, me and my sister, a while back, actually took surfing lessons just for fun. So at the beginning of summer, I bought a surfboard. When I was in Tofino, I would just spend my time surfing. So that's what I did this summer.
Wow, who's better, you or your sister?
I don't think she enjoys it as much as I do. Yeah.
So she's in the water a lot more is what you're saying.
Yes. She yeah. It's hard. I'm not amazing. I'm really not amazing, but I just love it. And I love the ocean. So I would get out there as much as I could.
You and your sister and your dad should do a TikTok video on your
Oh, we should, shouldn't we? I don't think I could convince him to do that, but if I could.
So what do you do from now until potentially the season starting in the second semester? What is on your schedule? Are you practicing or working out every day, really getting focused on that?
We actually get into PACWEST on Monday.
Oh, good.
I'm together practicing as a team this season, and I'm so excited about it. I'm back in the gym. So Monday is our day, and we're all just number one. It's almost here, so we're excited.
It's a sense of normal life, isn't it? Finally, sort of returning. At least there's something that you have that you had before the pandemic.
A little bit of normalcy. It'll be nice.
Yeah. Well, listen, thanks for doing this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will go well and we'll see you back on the floor for your third year come second semester.
I would love that. Hopefully, fingers crossed.